All right, all right. Reg Fellows, Gentlemen Losers, Rented Redeemers, Cyber Cowboys, Dixie Flatliners, Xanthar's Minions, Persistent Rented Intrepid Heroes who redeem Waterdeep and liberate Mithranar. Hop on the Pork Chop Express and join me, Chad, gamer for fun, as we take on our next adventure, Buck Rogers, Countdown to Doomsday. The SSI TSR Gold Box Game from 1990. Yes, you heard correct. Gold Box Game. When you think Gold Box and you think SSI, you immediately think Pools of Radiance, Curse, Champions, Secret of the Silver Blades. Well, friends, you would be missing out because Buck Rogers is definitely included in the Gold Box editions. At least on my list, they are. I don't know if officially they are. However, it is definitely the same team. And let me just show you a little graphic here of the box. This is the outside edge of the box, as you can see there. Countdown to Doomsday was created by the SSI Special Projects Team. Okay, it says it right there. Designer and developers of SSI AD&D. Gold Box computer game hits. Pool of Radiance, Curse, Champions, Secret of the Silver Blades. You can't go wrong with that. All right, so you got it right there officially. Need more evidence? Boom. Check out that picture. Little tough to read, I admit. Very tough to read, actually. Sorry about the glare. But it wouldn't be a gamer for fun video if it didn't have a little craziness, controversy to it. All right, let's get into it, friends. I'm Chad. This is Gamer for Fun. That was my sad attempt at the intro to my next adventure, your next adventure, our next adventure. Countdown to Doomsday by SSI TSR Gold Box Edition. I actually have had the distinct pleasure of owning this game on 3 of the 4. Let me kick it off here. 3 of the 4 consoles, computers. I'm going to call them computers because it was also released on a console. I didn't have it on the console. I had it on the Commodore 64. Oh, better start that one. I had it on the Amiga. And now I've actually got it on the IBM PC version. Okay, so I've got it on all 3 editions. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Sorry about that. Let me just attach the disc. Okay, get the old Commodore 64 version going. All right, now here we go. I got all 3 versions fired up. Now, if you're wondering why it's been so long since I've recorded a video, started a new game, I got to tell you, I have been so nervous to start my next game because I knew it was going to be a Gold Box edition. I knew it was going to be an SSI Gold Box game. I didn't know which one it was going to be. I think everybody in the world would probably say, if you're playing Gold Box, you're going to start with Pools of Radiance. And I was like, you know what? Here at Gamer for Fun, we're not like everybody in the world. We're definitely not. We do things that a regular person would not do in a game. Okay. We mess up, and we mess up bad. And when we do, it is dramatic, and it is awesome, and it is exciting, and that's what we're about. And oh, we got some sound here. Let me kick it off here for you. Here we go. We're gonna have competing sound here, friends. Sorry. I'm just gonna mute the sound there. All right, let's let all three versions run through, because I think it's important for you to see the Commodore 64 version compared to the IBM version, and of course the Commodore Amiga. So back in the day, I had this game on the Commodore 64. I finished it on the Commodore 64, and it was awesome. And there was a lot of disc flips, and I loved it. Maybe not at the time, but like I can appreciate it now. I then had it on the Commodore Amiga, which was equally as awesome. And I enjoyed this game so much. I think I even had the clue book at one point. I'm not sure. Then I had the opportunity to pick it up on the IBM PC version. So I was like, heck yeah, let's grab it. Okay. So here's where we're at. Now, clearly, I'm going to be playing with the Gold Box, a companion, the GBC. All right. I'm going to be playing with the GBC because I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste any time. Actually, I got to correct that. There's going to be a lot of time wasted. Just it's not going to be me floundering around, not knowing what's going on, or looking in the manual, or flipping discs on the Commodore 64 version. We're playing the IBM version. We're playing with the Gold Box Companion, and we're going to love every second of it. So, without spoiling too much of the game, which I don't think that I can, because if you're familiar with SSI games, you probably have played this. If you haven't played this game, but you've played, say, Pool of Radiance, you've played Champions of Kryn, you know, you've played those games, this is going to be very familiar to you. Extremely familiar to you, okay? So just, yeah, once we get going, it's gonna be a little more familiar. Like I said, I've been nervous for like a month trying to record this intro. And this is about my 500th time recording this intro. That's how nervous I am. So I think I'm just gonna go with this one, and just that's the one. Okay. They seem to be getting worse and worse every time I record one. Sorry, I got the sound going in the background here. I gotta turn this up. Let me just give you a little sound here. Isn't that awesome? That's the Commodore Amiga version. Oh, I now hear the Commodore 64 version going. That little beep in the background, that's the 64. That's too funny. Love it. Like, look at the graphic difference in the Commodore 64 version compared to the IBM. It's like night and day. Absolute night and day. Alright. Let me kill the sound, because it's going to get a little wild here. Let me get into this. I'm going to hit play. And I'm going to give you a little demo of the Gold Box as well. But in the meantime, though, I, unfortunately, am going to kill the Commodore 64 version, okay? I'm going to do a hard reset on this so that the sound isn't competing. Crush that guy. And let me do what can I do on the Amiga version? I guess I just got to kill it. Done. All right, let's get to let me show you a little demo of the Gold Box Companion. if you've experienced the old Eye of the Beholder series, this is going to be a lot like it, the All-Seeing Eye, okay? Except I've never used the Gold Box Companion, which is also why I'm extremely nervous, okay? Very nervous because I have not used it at all. I've got a little demo game started here, so let me just fire up the old GBC. Get this going here. I'm gonna kick it off. There we go. Gold box. Okay. Very cool. Unlike the all-seeing eye, you can actually see where I got the cursor. Let me just get it over here. Oh yeah, look at that. So this is gonna be a learning experience for me too, okay? Let me get some sound going here, just in case. Yeah, there we go. Kick it up a bit. Okay. So, whoops, what am I doing here? Here we go. All right, so Gold Box Companion. You can see if I want to highlight something on the map, I can say, boom, look at this. I'm that green arrow. Okay. If I go move, you can see me rotate the green arrow around, bust out of there. I can rotate left, right. All right. Now I can also, Gold Box Companion, slide up here. You see at the top bar there. And I can say on Explore Map. Oh yeah, they're highlighted. Okay, good. So I can say no map. No map. Or give me the whole map. Okay. What else can I do? I click on map. Oh, that takes it away from me. I don't want to do that. Okay. Gold Box Games in the box. In the gold box comes with a journal entry or a journal book. The journal book is supplemental to the game itself. It gives you, like, you might run into a companion somewhere and they might say, you encounters a dude on the ground, read journal entry 1. One, that saves the programmers from having to put that information in the game. And two, it was kind of a helpful way back in the day to try to reduce piracy of these games. So, like, for instance, you might be like, say, hey, read journal entry 1, and journal entry 1, you might not even have a reference, or sorry, not reduce piracy, reduce or enhance the game. Sorry, I'm completely backwards. The journal wasn't there to reduce the piracy, it was there to supplement the game only. There's passwords where you had to look up page number, paragraph number, word number in order to let me just fire up the journal here, get it on there for you. Boom, there we go. There's journal entry 1. So you can see speech over loudspeaker, blah blah blah, bunch of reading. If you didn't know anything about the game or you just randomly read this journal entry, you would then be thinking this Wilma Daring is a terrorist. Chances are that's not the case. You're going to find that I don't know a lot of lore from Buck Rogers. I just enjoy the game. I don't know a lot of Buck Rogers lore. So, actually, hate to say it, I don't know who Wilma Daring is. So don't be angry at me. I just don't know. I assume they're important. And this being journal entry 1, if you were just opening the box up and flipping through the manual, saw journal entry 1, you'd be like, haha, I got some inside info. Well, you don't. It'd be wrong. Okay? Kind of like a choose your own adventure book from the 80s and 90s. If you read it from cover to cover, the story would make no sense. Same with these journal entries. We'll get into those in future episodes. Don't worry. All right, what else do we got here? We've got editor. Okay. Can I? Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. If I right click on the map itself, it actually tells you stuff. Okay, so this is 26, 26. I don't know what these numbers are. Can I actually click on it? it just says 12. So something obviously happens there, probably related to the clue book. I don't have the clue book with this game. Um, I think at one point I did have the clue book to this game. I don't have the clue book now. So that's interesting. So if I accidentally right click on the map, you're going to get all the events. I'll get all the events, and it could spoil some stuff for us. We're okay with that. We're playing for fun. The editor is the character editor. Let me pull up the character sheet for you real quick. Here we go. So the character sheet, just like the all-seeing eye, it looks like the gold box edition. You can actually edit the character. So like, for instance, I just gave myself 10,000 credits there, okay? Over here, you'll notice it says spells, cleric, mage, druid. And I assume these are the levels. This is because the gold box companion is actually built for the SSI TSR Gold Box Games, which predominantly are AD&D games. So when we actually get into playing all those SSI Gold Box games after the Buck Rogers series, we could be enjoying a lot of this as well. Okay, so strength, I could bump my strength to say 17 kind of thing, and that kind of thing. When we go into character creation, I'll get into a lot of these other stats and stuff, and skills, which I assume are going to be listed here as I learn them. Actually, they're not listed there. Oh, when I created this guy, I didn't give myself any skills. Because I was just like, I don't want to wreck anything or spoil anything. Just create the guy so that I could fire up. Because without the guy, you can't save the game. Without the game, I can't get into the gold box portion here. So it was a whole thing. So I was like, yeah, I got to do this. Which is also why I'm about a month delay in playing this next game. But I can assure you, if you are a fan, you're going to be in for a treat. If you just like SSI Gold Box games, I'm starting with Buck Rogers. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, mister. Okay? I'm not starting at Pools. I'm starting at Buck. Okay? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It's just funny. It's just funny to me. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna save the game because you got to do that to exit. So you pick your save slot. You can see we got a ton of save slots. Oh, one last thing, the manual. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, let me quit the DOS here. Bail out of here real quick. The manual in this game is crucial. Where do I have it here? Is it title page? Yes. Okay. Check this out, friends. If you have the game but you don't read the manual, I'm just going to show you a screen here that's going to make you change your mind. Okay, so when we get into character creation in the next episode or two, hopefully the next one, there's skills and you can pick your skills. All right? So some of these skills are extremely useful and they're required to further the game. Okay, we'll get into that in a second. Some of these skills are optional and they help you out. Some of the skills that you can have your characters learn are utterly useless. Okay, drive ground car is the ability to use any type of small wheeled vehicle. Look what it says. This skill is not used in Countdown to Doomsday. Okay? If you didn't read the manual, if you were just randomly picking drive ground car, you would be throwing away skill points that you will never get back. Okay? So these gold box games, it is crucial you read the manual from cover to cover. Okay? I hate to say it. Look at drive jet car. Ability to use any type of small jet propelled vehicle. This skill is not used in Countdown to Doomsday. All right? You would be hosed. You would be burnt. Those skill points would never come back to you. All right? Just something to keep in mind. That's the awesomeness of these games. Okay? They give you rope. They give you rope. What you want to do with that rope is up to you. Okay? That's maybe a bad example, but you can either tie a snare or you can tie your foot to a brick and throw it in the water. Okay? Feast or famine with the manual. I don't know. I don't know. It's late at night. I'm kind of tired. I've recorded a lot of these intros. Oh my gosh, and I'm over 20 minutes. All right. I kind of tried to keep it to 15, but anyways, you know that's not possible. Not with me. All right. So, next episode, going to get into character creation and then we will take it from there. So, I'm going to talk more about this game in future episodes, but I am very excited to start Buck Rogers. Okay. And I've been delaying starting it because I've just been, I don't know, as giddy as a schoolgirl to start this game, honestly, because it is. I've only completed it twice in my life, once on the Commodore, once on the Amiga, and it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get into it again. So, that's what's coming down the pipeline. I'm Chad. This is Gamer for Fun. And you, me, all of us, we're hopping on the Pork Chop Express and we're going to ride it playing Buck Rogers Countdown to Doomsday. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks, friends.